guys, Count Randy here with another Minecraft Redstoning tutorial video. This is going to be part 3. As you can see, I have this machine set up. It's kind of complicated, so I'm probably going to, and also it's really lagging out. I'm just going to let it break itself, and then I can explain it later. Okay, it broke itself already, so I'll take that out. How it is, it's just one of the basic, like a cobblestone generator sort of thing. You build it like this. This is one most people use in Skyblock, if you have seen any of those maps playthroughs. Sort of like, not water there. With lava there. And dang it, keeps messing up. Okay, sorry, I lagged and I was going, so now this is, see, and I'll keep generating cobblestone right here. So that way you get infinite cobblestone. But then I added this in. So there's supposed to be a torch right here, but eventually if it gets clogged up, this machine will break the torch, and that way it'll just stop on its own eventually. So how it works is it's just a normal generator with like the cobblestone is right there, except there's a torch under it. So in the torch, under there, what it does, if I can find where I put it, here you go. There's a repeater. So when a block of cobblestone gets generated, the torch under it sends a signal, which causes the repeater to turn on. And then the redstoning around it, like the redstone wire around here, will power this. The push. This is a sticky piston. So what it will do, it'll push down. It'll hook onto the block and it'll pull it back up. And then also, there's another part to the wire, so this repeater takes power, and there's a 3 repeater set to delay of 4 ticks going around up here to this block, and what this does, it pushes the block in here, which causes the piston to pull back up. So it happens, when a block gets generated, the piston pushes down, and then this pushes out and the piston pulls back up, which takes the block up. And then what happens is also the redstone that goes right here. It causes this block, once this pulls it up, this block pushes it out, and then it starts pushing out cobblestone along this line all the way until 13 blocks, which then once it reaches the max distance that a piston can push, which is 13, then it'll just stop, and then when the piston, it'll pull it up, and then the block will get generated again, and the piston will push it back down, and then it'll get stuck, and it'll break the torch and cause the machine to turn off. And then there's this large delay I have, where if I time it right when the pistons pull back, if I make this push up, it's timed. So then every time that the piston push out, then every time they pull back, then this will push out right after them, and then they'll start pushing blocks up. And then I could wire a bunch more of these, create a really long line, and then you can mine through all the cobblestone. So it's an efficient cobblestone generator. But I was really just planning on doing some more like piston stuff for this episode. So I guess, then just showing you how it works. This is what would happen. Sticky piston pushes out when power gets, and then pulls back. And then if you have redstone like this, the redstone that you see as alongside this block, it goes into the divot and it comes out the other side. So then I power this, and this goes, and I can delay this. To go around like this. As you can see, this sort of creates a clock using a piston. which is similar to what's happening in this. It is similar to what's happening in this machine. Pressing that, and that one can also be made using a lever. So I hit that, and if I want, I can turn it off, and then it's put into its off setting. And then normal pistons, what I'm using them for, like the one on top sticky, but the one on the sides just a normal piston, and then this one, if I show you just a normal piston, when a sticky piston pulls the block up, it causes the normal piston to push the block to the side. But it doesn't pull the block back, so it starts pushing out a long trail. And then this, the blocks will start moving in the way, and this will start pushing them up. So a block will move up, move up, move up, over and over. I'm gonna see if I can get this back working again. I'm probably gonna get rid of a bunch of these, so that way there's less already in the way, so it won't get clogged as fast. So I have more time to time it. Okay. As you can see, this will start to push it up, and then the block will eventually, if I don't time it right, this time I timed it just a tiny bit off. This is actually going on a little bit faster than that will be, so eventually it'll run out if I don't actually go specifically and time it the exact time. And then eventually, and this will be pushing up. And I'll show you, if you have any sort of piston, so for example, this is going to try to push the block. But then if I put down here a piston pushing up, as in, so this piston represents this piston's supposed to push the blocks up, but if it gets pushed when this trying to, nothing happens. And then with the piston on top constantly pushing it down and pulling it up and down, if it doesn't move out of the way, it'll eventually go down. And eventually go down, and then the torch down here, the block will be on top, then it'll pull it up. But if the block doesn't move and another block is generated, it'll push both blocks down, destroying the torch below. So this probably isn't as basic as the other videos were, but it's still sort of involving like clocks and pistons. So so this is the end of in part 3. I might do a part 4, I might not. You can put suggestions in the comments for what I should do for the next parts. So bye.